Hey, what's going on everybody? It's your boy SCX101. I want to talk about the new Axial Yeti kit. I got this probably about 5 days ago. First kit. I've never done a kit. I've, rebuilt, like the Axial SCX10 and like the Slash. But, this Yeti, man, it was just like calling my name, so I had to go get it. So I picked it up, all excited, dude. It was like amazing when I got this. So I picked this up, worked on it probably for about 7 hours first night, probably about another 8 hours second night, about 2 hours the next day, and I didn't really have too many problems. There's a few things where the directions were exactly like they weren't. I didn't quite get it, when I was looking at it. Like the front end, I did it multiple times, but whatever. So I'm gonna start from the top. I got a Vanquish 4-inch light bar, and I got it mounted in the stock holes that Axial already pre-drilled for the body. And it fit right in. I had to drum out the inside a little bit because there's a nut on the bottom, so it won't yank out or whatever. And so yeah, that's not wired up yet. I'm still working on this, work in progress. I haven't got any paint on it. Think about getting new Freaky Skins graphics. They got some awesome graphics. If you guys haven't heard of them, go check them out. They got some sick graphics for the Yeti and Etso, SCX, almost all the Axial products. So I'll take off the body. You guys can see what I've the inside. Like basically every other Yeti. Body off. Alright, so yeah. You can see that dirt, whatever. Yeah, so that's a 27 turn Tamiya. Yeah, that's what I just said, 27 turn. And I got Mama Matt's Pro. And I'm going to begin to brushless for this, don't worry guys. I'm not going to keep that thing in there, it's too slow for me. I go like 5 miles an hour or whatever. And I was running it on this Traxxas power cell 33,000. Yeah. And I also got a really crappy servo. It's just what I had, I threw it in here. It barely turns these tires, man. These Falcons barely turns it. But I'm gonna be getting that too once I get the money. Just saving it up, Work in progress. Yeah, nothing really too much. Front end's open diff, which probably most of you guys know. The rear is locked, so both tires spin, unlike the front. And you can see, can't do that with this one. Too much. Then it's got the trailing arms, which is awesome. Just one thing I didn't know when I was buying this. Some of you guys may know. I don't know. It's probably stupid or whatever. But since it's got the sway bar, you can't really articulate it. It both goes up at the same, so all your articulation is at the front if you're trying to raw crawl. But if you're trying to hardcore raw crawl and take out the swing arm, give you more articulation. And it's they actually put a lot of time into this. Actually building it, you got to figure out, all the things about it. It's interesting. But once when they come out with this 2-speed, that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get that, throw that in this bag roll. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Probably gonna be getting some LEDs, the mounting holes in the front. Gonna put some light buckets probably up there, get some rock lights. Trying to go for an intermediate, a little bit of a trail truck, do some trails, and also like a hill climb truck. Depends what I want to do. So yeah, and these Falcon tires. So I drove this around, the yard or whatever. It was pretty fun to drive, but the motor's slow. I was struggling a little bit, but yeah. So these Falcon tires are awesome tires. They're a great looking tire. They seem to perform well on the street. And I did a little bit off road, but I wasn't going hardcore. I wasn't trying to get this all dirty, first few runs. But what I was planning on running is these RC 4-wheel drive Mickey Thompson Baja Claws 2.2s. So I was going to put these on at first, but with the rim, oh my goodness. Oh, I'll get that later. So the rim is a 3-piece beadlock. So you got the ring on the inside, then you got the two sides that screw together. Hold the tire and everything. And when I was trying to get those screws to line up and get close enough, they wouldn't with these tires. So what I didn't try at the time was switching the foams. So I may try that, and I'll probably give it another shot. But they're too far apart. You couldn't screw them in. So yeah, I don't know about these beadlocks. They're awesome looking beadlocks. These method wheels, they look awesome. Just, I don't know about the 3-piece. Then the shocks, these are awesome. These Icon shocks are nice and smooth. And they weren't too hard to build. The directions was a little bit confusing. Trying to figure out, it was like putting all these pieces, then cut out pieces, they're wrong pieces, so on. Finally got this thing put together. And the shock wheel that came with this is 30 weight in the front and 10 in the back. That's what I got in here right now. And it's alright, it's really soft. So I stiffened up the shocks, but I'm probably going to do 40 or 50 weight. I usually run that in most of my trucks, but I may try 30 in the back. I don't know, the 10 felt a little bit too soft. And then the 30 in the front, it kept on bottoming out when I was like trying to get over curbs. Like, not like going over, I don't know, I don't care. So, yeah. Then the bumper, I don't know, it's a little bit soft for impacts, but it's probably also good, I may put like a foam piece in there that you put for the battery in the back. Then another thing that was a little bit hard was these front adjustable tie rods, whatever you want to call them. They're still not quite adjusted. They're a little bit off. One's a little bit longer than the others, just a little bit tuning, but like I didn't have an end wrench to put over this, a small enough one, so I had to use some pliers. And this back one is scratched up a little bit, so I threw a paper towel over it, and then I did the sew on thing, tying them down. But another thing I also liked was how much upgrades are in this. It's like, from what I've heard, 150 to 200 bucks worth of upgrades. That's awesome, So, stuff you don't have to buy. Like these trailing arms. They're upgraded. Titanium or whatever they are. So, it holds that rear swing arm nice, man, you know what I'm going to? And then also the front, you don't get that plastic junk, that fold and bend and so on. Then I've also heard that the steering was upgraded to that bearing system, I think it is, and the other one was like plastic or something like that. I'm not sure on that. You guys will tell me in the comments if you know. And transmission. Transmission was actually pretty fun to build. Right now, since it's got the 2 gears in it, oh my goodness, calm down, people. Phone's going off right now. So it's 2 gears, goes out, input, spur gear, so on. But the back, I liked how they had like a differential, like real off-road trucks. If you are really in off-road, that trucks got a differential, transmission, motor transmission, differential, puts it out to the drivetrain. So that was pretty cool. I actually like that. And also, if you guys are gonna buy one of these, get a good screwdriver set. So I bought a new one, and the ends weren't strong enough. It was dynamite. I don't think I have any around me. No. I would, and they would like strip sometimes. If they come a little bit loose, they'll start stripping. And so luckily, most of the screws that didn't strip. The only ones that maybe stripped are these front two. These two right here. Those may be stripped, but I'm not sure yet. If they are, I'll get some new ones, or I'll try to get them out. They aren't all the way screwed in; they're a little bit loose. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Otherwise, this is an awesome truck. I like the way it sits. It's like a low-sitting truck. The suspension's like nice and smooth. Got a little bit tuning. Got some. Sounds like the springs are rubbing a little bit in the back. Fix that. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, leave me a like. Or if you want to see some more like this, let me know. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.